What you're going to do is we're going to be solving synthetic division. And so what you're going to have to do first is you're going to have to list the coefficients. So you have 3, 11, 2, 23, and negative 10. And then here in the corner, you have x plus 4 equals 0. Solve for x. So you're going to use negative 4 here in the corner. And this method is called synthetic division. So you're going to go ahead and bring down the 3. Multiply negative 4 times 3, which gives you negative 12. And then you're going to add 11 plus negative 12, which gives you negative 1. Then multiply negative 4 times negative 1, which gives you 4. Then you add 2 plus 4, which gives you 6. Negative 4 times 6 gives you negative 24. You're going to add 23 plus negative 24, which gives you negative 1. And then you multiply negative 4 times negative 1, which is 4. And then you add negative 10 plus 4, which gives you negative 6. And this here is the remainder. Now you notice that the exponent, the highest exponent, was 4. So when you do synthetic division, it goes down one exponent, or it goes down a value. So instead of starting with the fourth power, now you're starting with the third power. So it's 3x to the third power minus x squared plus 6x minus 1. And then your remainder is negative 6 divided by x plus 4. So your answer is A. So now what we're going to do is we're going to divide the two polynomials using synthetic division, and we're going to start by listing the coefficients. So we have 6, 14, 15, and 5. Remember that we have x plus 1. So it's going to be negative 1. And we're going to start by bringing down the 6. We have negative 1 times 6, which gives you negative 6. We're going to go ahead and add. 14 plus negative 6 gives you 8. Negative 1 times 8 gives you negative 8. 15 minus 8 gives you 7. Negative 1 times 7 gives you negative 7, and 5 plus negative 7 gives you negative 2. And remember that the highest power was 3, so we're going to start with 6x squared plus 8x plus 7 minus 2, that's the remainder, and since we're dividing by x plus 1, it's going to be negative 2 over x plus 1. The next example, we have 10x cubed minus 2x squared minus 2x minus 17 divided by x minus 1. So once again, we're going to list the coefficients. So we have 10. We have 10, negative 2, negative 2, and negative 17. And then in our corner, we have x minus 1, so it's going to be x equal 1. Bring down the 10, and we multiply 1 times 10, which gives you 10. And then we add negative 2 plus 10, which gives you 8. 1 times 8 gives you 8. Negative 2 plus 8 gives you 6. 1 times 6 gives you 6. Negative 17 plus 6 gives you negative 11. So remember that the highest power was 3. So we're going to start with the coefficient 10, x to the second power minus 8x plus 6 minus 11. And then what you're dividing by is x minus 1. So that's what I'm expecting you to do today. Correction. This is positive 8x. For number 7, we are going to use synthetic division again. And you got to be careful to make sure that you do list every coefficient. Remember that the exponent has to be in descending order. So we're going to start with 5, and then 24, then 19, negative 28, and of course we have 0. And we have x plus 3 equals 0, so it's going to be negative 3. Go ahead and bring down the 5. Negative 3 times 5 gives you negative 15. We have 24 minus 15. Minus 15 is 9. Negative 3 times 9 gives you negative 27. 19 minus 27 is negative 8. Negative 3 times negative 8 is 24. Negative 28 plus 4 gives you negative 4. And then negative 3 times negative 4 is 12. And so your remainder is 12. Remember that 4 is the highest exponent. So you have 5x cubed plus 9x minus 9x squared minus 8x minus 4. And then remember you have the remainder, so it's 12 over x plus 3.